Stem cells are basically undifferentiated cells, meaning that they have the ability to become different types of cells. So there are two types of stem cells currently available or currently being studied. The first one is adult stem cells, which are usually found in different organs in the body. There's the second one, which is embryonic stem cells. So these are what we call totipotent or pluripotent stem cells. So ESCs or embryonic stem cells are very important area of research because you can technically program these cells to become any part of the tissue or any organs in the body. So you mentioned that it's usually used in treatment of cancers or diabetes, or even in congenital heart failure, or maybe in any cardiovascular diseases. That's because you can theoretically take a stem cell, be it an adult stem cell or a embryonic stem cell, and you implant them or you graft them onto a specific organ. And what happens is it will differentiate into that particular organ. So imagine if you have someone which has an artery which is dying, or probably a heart that is failing. So what you can do is you can replace the defective parts of the organ by grafting stem cells onto it. So what happens is it regenerates a new cell of that particular organ. So in this case, it's probably a heart cell. So you repair the heart.
Hello everyone, you are right now with me, your host today, Jahimi Masfi. Clinical research regarding the stem cells benefit has been grown dramatically in this era. Stem cell therapy is a treatment option which uses the patient's own stem cells to repair the damaged tissue or repair the injuries. The stem cell treatment is being performed by relatively simple injection and in simple office procedure. For more information, let's move to the next segment with my friend Farhanis Mahshim. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good morning, I am Farhanis bin Hashim, a reporter from Majalah 7. So today, I want to interview Professor Naziha Nasri regarding to her new research about the gecko's ability to regrow its tail, right?
Yeah, okay. So let's do our interview in my lab.
Oh, okay, let's go.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm here that right now you are having a research on a stem cell found in a lizard tail. So can you explain a little bit about that?
Okay, thank you Farhanis for your question. So first of all, I would like to say thank you for inviting me for this interview. Okay, regarding your question, as we know, lizard tail consists of spinal cord, which is contain a lot of number of stem cells and proteins. Both of them is used to support the growth of stem cells.
So, why you choose gecko instead of lizard?
For that question, we choose gecko instead of lizard because gecko can regrow or reproduce cells faster than the other lizard, which is about 30 days.
Wow, interesting. So, what are you doing right now?
Okay, right now, me and my team are actually investigating about the events occur at cellular level during before and after the tail of the gecko detached from its body. So from that, we found that the spinal cord consists a lot of one type of stem cells which is special, known as radial glia. These stem cells are normally very quiet.
Oh, so can you explain more detail about that so I can understand more?
Oh, okay. I will explain to you. During the tail detached from its body, everything will temporarily change. So these cells, which is radial glia, will produce different proteins and begin proliferating more in response to injury. So as a result, it will make a new brand of what we call spinal cord. So once injury is healed and spinal cord is restored, all of the cells will go back to rest state.
Oh, okay. So, why human do not able to do this regeneration of cell?
Okay, this is a good question. Actually, human respond to spinal cord injuries by making scar tissue. So this scar tissue will seal or cover the wound and the wound quickly. So it will prevent the regeneration of cell. So this is the reason why we cannot repair our spinal cord ourselves.
That's why we use that thing, right?
Yeah.
So, final question, may I ask you, what is your hope in this research?
Okay, in conclusion, my hope is since we can use since geckos can regenerate cells throughout their body, so we can use geckos as a model in a model for studying stem cell, for studying what we call redevelopment of tissue. So many things we can learn from geckos in order for our benefit.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Prof. Naziha Nasri, for your time.
Stem cell therapy is a procedure of treating wounds or damaged part using stem cell from your own fat. The procedure consists of 4 steps, which is the first, harvesting the fat cell from waste using liposuction. The second step is separation. The stem cells are separated from fat using centrifugation. The third step is activation using machine. And the final step is returning the stem cell to your own body, depend on the treatment.
Everything happens and their research has their own pros and cons. For this, stem cell also have their own pros and cons. So for pros of the stem cell, things for pros of the stem therapy included, it will reduce the pain, even chronic joint pain, with less than for the medication. Speed up the length of the time it takes for injuries or wound heal. Help skin to help the wound of skin, prevent formation of scar tissue and reduce hair loss. The cell therapy also decrease the nerve damage for the patient. And then for the next is the cons of cell therapy is the long-term side effect of the therapy also still unknown. And the stem cell therapy is still under the process of research, and the number of things that need to be established before its use is also in a treatment line.